Hi guys, welcome back to Dear Life Let's Talk. I have a friend who constantly worries about everything in life. Stuff like whether she'll reach on time to class, whether she'll understand everything that is taught, whether she'll be able to answer questions if some professor asks her something, whether she'll have to present in class, whether she'll finish her assignment. And sometimes, when she doesn't have worries, she worries why she doesn't have worries. Oh, the list just goes on and on. Almost all our conversations revolve around worrying about stuff that might not even happen. Sometimes worrying affects her so much that she is unable to sleep at night and ends up becoming an owl hooting at her roommates. I can imagine them hooting right now. Poor them. Well, honestly, it's not just her, but there are so many people I have met belonging to a variety of age groups who are so engrossed in worrying that it becomes a habit which they are unable to get out of. Wait a moment, let me ask you a few things. Do you check your email or phone more than 10 times a day? Or in any situation, do you end up assuming the worst and start imagining things? Or sometimes, you don't get sleep at night even though you have worked hard the whole day and feel very tired? There are some thoughts which keep hitting you in your head like 30 times a day, and no matter what you do, how much ever you try, they just don't want to go away. My dear friend, these are signs that you're worried. No worries, I'll help you out. By now, you must have guessed today's topic: how to stop worrying and start living. Now, this is a very big topic, so I might create more videos revolving around it. But in this video, let's just have a glimpse of it. And also I will tell you one technique that might help you to deal with it. Now this is one technique which I have practiced for several years and it has helped me a lot. So you might ask me, did you also worry? Of course, yes. I also used to worry a lot, but now things have changed. So to begin with, do you want to know what worry does to you? Worry makes you tensed and nervous. It affects the nerves of your stomach and actually changes the gastric juices of your stomach from normal to abnormal, which often leads to stomach ulcers. So many of you, my friends, who worry all the time tell me, I have a constant pain in my stomach. I feel so tired. I don't have energy. I don't have a good feeling in my heart. I think I have acidity or some gas problem. It's actually not like that. So basically, you do not get stomach ulcers from what you eat, but from what is eating you. Worrying causes so many things which you might not even have thought of. It causes nervous indigestion. It causes digestive tract ulcers, heart disturbances, such as high blood pressure at a very early age, sometimes even diabetes. It causes insomnia, headache, fatigue, and even some type of paralysis. Therefore, worry can make even the most solid person ill. Now, isn't that shocking? And most importantly, for you pretty girls out there, you know what worry can do to you? It can ruin your looks. It forms lines, develops anxiety, it curdles the expression, makes you clench your jaw, makes your hair grey, and in some cases even fall out. Most importantly, it can form pimples. Now I know, all of you females out there, your expression I can understand. All girls hate pimples. And now as we have understood that worrying is not good for us, let's talk about how to deal with it. For this, I would be referring to the evergreen best-selling author Dale Carnegie. In his specific book, How to Stop Worrying and Start Living, he talks about how to deal with worry in quite a lot of depth. Let's look at a few steps he suggests to deal with worry. Step number 1. What am I worrying about? Get the facts. What is the source of the problem? What is the source of the worry? They say once you identify the problem, half the problem gets solved. Now you might tell me that getting facts is so easy for you, Soumya. Well, honestly, it's not easy because you are introspecting within yourself. So what I do, I'll tell you. When I try to get the facts, I pretend that I'm collecting this information not for myself but for some other person. Now you all will agree, we all are good at giving advice. So this step becomes a little easier when you're thinking that it's somebody else who is going through this situation, just for that moment. This step is very important, and let's not even attempt to solve our problems or challenges without first collecting all the facts. Now you might ask me, why is it so important to get the facts? Because unless we have the facts, we can't possibly even attempt to solve our problem intelligently. Without the facts, all we can do is stew around in confusion. Now the second step, analyze the facts. For this case, I always think, what is the possible reason behind it? And many times I also think, what is the worst that can happen? I think about it. Sometimes I even imagine, that the worst is happening to me. And just accept that it could happen to me. And suddenly, my feeling related to that worry changes immediately. I don't know, from somewhere I guess that strength that, I'll be able to deal with that situation in a better way. The third step. Now what can I do about this worry? How can I improve the situation? So what I try to do is I find the solutions or the possible ways in which I can get over with this worry. So I number the solutions. There could be several solutions, right, to a situation or a problem. So I number them like 1, 2, 3, 4. And when I number them, I know that, okay, I have to choose one of them. So that's the next step. The fourth step, choose one of the solutions that you have jotted for yourself. Decide what you want to do about it. And when you have decided, start taking immediate action. Don't wait for the right time to come. Make now the right time. Many times you might stop to reconsider. Please, don't hesitate and just begin. And don't retrace your steps. Don't lose yourself in self-doubting, which begets other doubts. Don't keep looking back over your shoulder. Now there are two ways of executing the above steps. Either you could talk about it with somebody, or you could talk about it with yourself and analyze the situation. The second one, which I prefer, you could write. Many times you don't have anybody around you who could help you out with the situation, or sometimes you're not comfortable opening about the worry that you're going through. That's why I prefer the second one. Because when I write, it makes the thoughts go deeper within me and the effects last longer. Now you might ask me, why is this method so superb? Because it is efficient, concrete, and goes directly to the heart of the problem. On top of that, it ends by the indispensable rule, do something about it. Unless we carry out our action, all our fact-finding and analysis is a sheer waste of energy. Also, I find that to keep thinking about a problem beyond a certain point is bound to create confusion and worry. There comes a time when any more investigation and thinking are harmful. Therefore, we must decide and act and never look back. So in conclusion, those who keep the peace of their inner selves in the midst of the turmoil of the modern city are immune from nervous diseases. Most of us are stronger than we realize. We have inner resources that we have probably never tapped. Now, if one advances confidently in the direction of their dreams and endeavors to live the life they have imagined, they will meet success unexpected in most uncommon hours. Now, I would like to give you a bonus mantra, how to make this entire exercise more powerful. Now, whenever you have analyzed the situation and carried out the above 4 steps, just tell yourself, I am not going to worry. I am not going to cry. And if there is anything to mind over matter, I am going to win. I am going to live. So that's all I would like to share in this video. In the next week, we can continue talking about this topic and focus on how to stop worrying and start living in this moment now. Thank you for tuning in to Dear Life Let's Talk. I really appreciate it. Do share your thoughts with me in the comment section below. What are the things you do to deal with worry? If you write in the comment section, I'll come to know if these videos are helping you in any way or not. Even few words are okay. If you like the video, hit the thumbs up, share it with your friends who keep bothering you all the time with their worries. After all, you don't need to be a dustbin. Do subscribe to the channel for more such videos. Most importantly, don't forget to carry your sunshine with you wherever you go. Make it a great day. I'll see you guys next week. Goodbye and take care.